Top 5 iPhone keyboards, that's coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up guys, Nick here helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the 5 top keyboards for iPhone. Well, at least my 5 anyway. So I did download 5 of my favorite keyboards to my iPhone and I want to share them with you here. Now we all know the stock keyboard that comes with the Apple device. It turns gray on the search bar, it's white in pretty much every other application here, but I did download a few and I want to share them with you here. Number 1 is the Gboard application from Google. All links to all these keyboards will be down below in the description area. So here is the Gboard keyboard and it looks pretty great. You know, it looks very similar to the layout as the iPhone, but it's very similar to also the Android keyboard, which because it gives you swipes. So let me back out just a little bit and you can see you can swipe like, hey, what's up? Let's go. But you can see right there, pretty much cool stuff right there. So if I go into the globe, you can easily switch right back into the iPhone keyboard and then go back into Gboard. Now if you go over here in the emojis, you do have pretty much all your emojis from iPhone laid out perfectly right there. Going back into ABC, if you go like so on the globe again, you can go into settings for the Gboard keyboard and you can see the plethora of settings that come on here. So you can change the language, keyboard settings here, plenty of keyboard settings here for the Gboard keyboard, and what I like is that it has settings right in the app itself. You can also theme it out. Now for default themes, they only give you white and black, where on Android you get stuff like, you know, blue, green and all that, but you do have landscape, which I do have one enabled right here. You can download all these landscapes and you can also put your own custom picture on your keyboard. So that's a pretty cool thing there. Also, the Gboard keyboard allows you to search right from the keyboard. So let me go back into the Note app and you can see right here the Google settings right here. I do have to turn on location, but if I hit cancel, you can see you can do searches right there. So pretty nice stuff here for the Gboard keyboard, and that's my first keyboard on the list of my top 5. Let's get on to number 2. So my second top keyboard is Microsoft WordFlow. So here is the Microsoft WordFlow keyboard, and you can see just like the Gboard app, you can swipe to go ahead and make text. So you could say, hey, what's up? Let me go to what's up here, and you can see it's got like a little dotted pattern when you do the swipe here. So it's a pretty nice look here, but you can also hit this icon right here to knock the keyboard right, and it kind of curves here. So if you want some one-handed use, you can do that, which I do like here. You can also go back and make it for the right side if you're a left-handed typer. So if we go right here, you can hit the left side and it'll go to the left side, which is nice there. Now there's also some other inclusions within this application right here. If you go into here, you can go, not there, if you go into here, you can see that there are GIFs you can search for here right in the keyboard. You can also search for, you know, pictures from Bing, as well as some emojis right here. So definitely it's pretty nice, you know, what you got here on this WordFlow keyboard. And you can also allow contact access, and coming out here, it's also themable, so it's not just one color white. You can go into the WordFlow application and you can make it blue, you can make it white there. Going back over in the keyboard settings, you can change keyboard settings like sound, capitalization, auto correction, double tap for a period, you know, predict contacts, learn my words. So definitely guys, check out the WordFlow keyboard. If you're interested in a keyboard that does pretty great swiping and more one-handed use, I would definitely check out the WordFlow keyboard for you, if you got a big iPhone especially. Number 3 is going to be the Go keyboard. So you can see right there, I do have it enabled, and I'm going to go ahead and show you this in just a second. So here is the Go keyboard right here. It looks a little bit similar to the Microsoft WordFlow keyboard, but it does have pretty great swipe as well. So pretty much all of these keyboards do bring the swipe function, which is definitely missed on the stock keyboard from Apple. So if you hit this, you can also see what you can do here. You got predictive text, you have swipe, sounds, bigger space, height adjustment, cursor, so you can raise the keyboard and things like that. You also have emojis, quick access, and if you go here, you do have emoji art basically right here. So very nice to see these cool things in the Go keyboard here if you want to get a little bit more creative with your text messaging over here. Now if you hit this, you can change the style of the keyboard. If you hit this right here, you have stickers built right into the keyboard itself, and if you hit these shirts right here, you can go ahead and change the theming out on your Go keyboard. So very nice stuff here, and let's see if we got anything in that application. Over here in the Go keyboard application, got it. You do have a whole theme store here for the keyboard on Go. So this is one of the most customizable applications for keyboards you can find on your iPhone. So when people say that, you know, you don't have swipe, you don't have a customizable keyboard, that's just not true. You actually do have it here for your iPhone, and I'd recommend checking out Keyboard for that function. So number 4 is FontKey. So here is the FontKey keyboard, and you can see pretty well laid out like the others. Let's see if it does have swipe. No swipe function out of the box or out of the application itself, but there should be an option to do that. So you can see you can change your font style on the keyboard, which is nice if you're into that whole thing. Over here you got different font sizes for the text. So if we hit H2, it's a little bit different here. Now if we go right here, you can unlock bubble packages as well as change the background color very easily right from the app. You don't got to go into other things, but you do have to create at least a custom keyboard to change that. Over here you can create your own keyboard, which is pretty nice to see. I do like to see when you can go ahead and customize the color right from the application itself. And coming home here, if we go into the FontKey application right here, you can see you do have the ability to just go straight to the app from this application and set as my keyboard. Other than that, there's not much going on in the FontKeyboard. Not my favorite here on the list, but definitely I would recommend it if you do want something a little bit different and you want something pretty simple. It's not as, you know, complex as the other applications to change things out, because it all comes right from here in the application itself. My 5th and final, and probably one of my favorites here on the list, is going to be the Moji Keyboard. This is number 5 on my top 5 keyboards for iPhone. So this is not a keyboard that you're going to go ahead and put on all times, because it's just an emoji keyboard. So unless you communicate just with emojis, you're not going to want this on all the time. So you just go to the globe icon, and we're going to locate the Emoji Keyboard. So this is essentially going to just give you all the emojis in one spot, plus give you some extra emojis that you might not have never seen before in this application. So this is a pretty awesome app. Adds so much more to that extensive library that's already included within your iPhone itself. So I do recommend this, guys, if you want something very quick to access with downloadable emojis as well. So this is really cool. You can share them right here on the application itself. And go ahead and check this keyboard out if you're really into emojis. The Emoji Keyboard, I just kind of included that one in this list as a bonus keyboard application right there. So definitely something I could recommend to you guys if, like I say, you communicate mostly with emojis. You can also play this little game here. Pretty cool stuff all in all in this Emoji Keyboard. So that's pretty much my top 5 keyboard applications for iPhone. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, click the like button for me down below. Tell me which keyboard you like the best out of all of these keyboards. Do you have one I did not mention in this video? Is none of these in your top? Do you like the iPhone keyboard? Let's talk about that down below. Share this with a friend who has an iPhone and they've been saying, oh man, I don't have no swipe keyboard on here and I missed that from my Android. Let them know about this video. They will find this useful. And Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.